In education, hundreds of homeschool families were in Springfield today to oppose the Illinois Homeschool Act. News Channel 20's Emily Jordan was at the hearing and the protests this morning. She joins us now with updates.
Representatives voted to move the bill forward Wednesday morning. More than 100 people crowded the Capitol building this morning in protest of the bill. Supporters of the bill say it's a measure that will protect children and homeschooling families. Some testified today that some homeschooling families use Illinois' lax laws to keep kids in abusive situations.
Growing up homeschooled in Illinois by parents who didn't have the supports that they needed to be able to home educate responsibly in a way that was prioritizing their kids' safety and educational development.
But opposition says the bill oversteps and infringes on parental rights. Officials say Illinois previously had very little regulation over homeschooling. Both sides agreed during the hearing that child safety in educational settings is a priority across partisans. Reporting, I'm Emily Jordan.
In education, the Illinois Homeschool Act, that controversial legislation, is now advancing. That's despite a historic amount of witness slips filed in opposition. The measure requires homeschool parents to report to the state that they do homeschool, along with other requirements. Nearly 42,000 people filed witness slips in opposition of the bill, 1,000 filed in support. Our Emily Jordan was at today's hearing, and she's breaking down the vote as well as protests at the state capitol.
Nearly 50,000 people filed witness slips for HB 2827, also known as the Homeschool Act, and hundreds showed up in long lines to protest at Illinois' Capitol building. Many homeschooling families argue that the state government is overstepping with the Homeschooling Act. Lawmakers say homeschooling in Illinois isn't currently regulated, and parents want the state to stay out of their parenting.
I would like for them to stop pressuring homeschoolers to register and to just let us continue to do as we've been doing, looking out for the best interests of our own children.
For homeschooling parents like Amy Rapinski and Alyssa Bruning, homeschooling was the best option for their families.
I have 2 dyslexic kids and 2 kids who are not, and those kids require extra time and they require a different curriculum than my older 2 did. Teachers are under such duress. They have 30 kids sometimes in a class. My kids would have been just swept under the rug.
And they worry the bill could make it harder for them to homeschool. If passed, parents would have to register their kids with their local public school district. The parents I talked to say they're worried about how that information will be used.
I don't know how they're going to get to all the homeschoolers to get that word out that they're supposed to fill out this form. And if we don't, we're going to be fined or we can even go to jail. I think that's horrific.
Many of the bill supporters are calling for homeschooling families to give specific changes or recommendations for the bill to improve it. But many homeschooling families say they don't want the bill to pass at all. Reporting, I'm Emily Jordan. Back to you.
Thanks, Emily. The bill will be moving forward to the Illinois House and Senate. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch more videos from News Channel 20.